Hi, everyone. I am sorry, I'm a total mess. I only have a minute because we are working full force on certification now, and it's going to be amazing, and you're all going to be absolutely beyond obsessed with it. It's so good, and I really have to go back to focusing on it. But I just wanted to cover three topics because it's Monday. Monday's such a great day to just kind of get off good topics off the top of my head that I think about all weekend and really want to share with you guys to help you just ensure of an amazing week. So the first things first is let's jumpstart our weight loss. A lot of you are at Summit or had another weekend or whatever it is. It's Monday. Let's focus. Water first, veggies most, trackable containers for things. Like, let's get a move on it. You got to get more detailed with your tracker. If you want to lose weight, you got to bring in the details. Someone wrote in the group that they ate pizza but took off the cheese, and they had wings but they took off the skin, and they had a glass of wine but only one, not three, and they're wondering why they didn't lose weight but they maintained. That's really great that you're eating for maintenance mode, but weight loss mode takes a lot more amping up than that. As we all know, let's be realistic, you gotta stick to the program to see results. You gotta put the effort in to see the outcomes that you wish to have. So yes, you probably have been eating a lot out and you've been tracking it and seeing, weight loss thus far with it. But in terms of like really seeing weight loss moving forward, it does help to eat a lot more of those home cooked meals so you can control and know how much salt, how much oil is going into everything. Track it all. You got to eat more trackable foods. Outside at restaurants, you say, oh, I had a slice of bread at the table. Well, they cut slices in this way in the baguette, and they have ones that are this, and they have ones that are this. You just can never, ever, ever track as well or as diligently or as clearly when out at restaurants as you can at home. So, make a plan, try to make some more home-cooked meals, or if you are eating out, just really, really, really track it, the bites, the licks, the taste. In order to see results, you just have to track more diligently and, more close-ended foods, things in containers, string cheeses versus shredded cheese, and, just knowing how much of everything you're eating so you can track it. So not only can it help you lose weight, but then you also have that good data for you to look back to as a weight loss day moving forward. So let's get more diligent with the tracker. Come on, guys. Let's go. It's 4th of July coming up. We're celebrating independence. Let's be independent and free from this weight that's been holding us back. You got to look at it, and you must have seen it so far. Like every time you lose 2 pounds, 5 pounds, yes, it's a physical release of weight that you feel on your knees and your back and in your pants, but it also should feel like an emotional release of like, oh, I just got rid of that weight that's been holding me back from really getting to really where I want to be at. I know that's how I look at it. I know a lot of people feel that same way. So let's just really become independent and free of these 3 pounds or whatever your goal is for 4th of July, because you can get there. But it will take discipline, focus, hard work, energy, planning, persisting to see it, not just waking up and, drinking water. It's going to take focus, and you deserve and are capable of that focus. And I love a good challenge. We all do. That's why we're Beachbody coaches. We love a good thing. Like, I want to prove myself I can do this, and I could track every single carrot and every sip of water. And I do recommend tracking water because for me, it's a huge difference. Okay, so set your 4th of July goals. Set them now. Maybe make, more home cooked meals, plan better, track more disciplined. You can do this. Let's all be free this 4th of July of this weight that's holding us back. So set an intention and a goal and a focus for 4th of July, end of the week, moving forward, because we can all do this. And in preparing for the 4th of July, please, please, please do not have it in your mindset of, oh, well, when I hit this weight, I'm going to eat X, Y, and Z. Lessen the drama out of food as your reward and your goal. What is it that's so exciting about that food? Do you need it on 4th of July? Or you could have it on, the 4th of September. Lessen the drama of food. Bring in the excitement of weight loss and the excitement of you losing weight and the excitement of all of the benefits and rewards that come with that. fitting into old clothes, having more energy running around with your kids, feeling more confident in your body, feeling like your health is improving, or seeing your health improving when you go to the doctor. So bring in the hype up the benefits of weight loss and staying focused, and lessen the hurdle or the struggle, and attach and associate the hurdle and the struggle to staying at your current state, to having the extra weight on you, to not being more focused, and bring the reward on to getting where you really want to be. So you have to kind of shift that mindset. So who's doing it with me? I'm on board. I'm summit's over. Let's really kick it into gear. Number 2 is Judy Finnerman came up to me, who was on stage with me at Summit, who's beautiful, and she was saying, so thank you, Judy, for sharing this with me, that a lot of people in the group she's running or what she's hearing online are judging each other or judging others. And they're saying things like, oh, you had pineapple at dinner, you're bad or you're wrong. First of all, let go of judgment. Let go of judgment for yourself, but especially let go of judging others, because anytime you're focused too much on someone else, you're not focused enough on yourself. And if you're losing weight happily and you're having a plan that's working for you, and that includes having a measured half cup of pineapple, which I think she used as an example, and you're still losing weight, then it's working for you, and keep doing what's working for you, okay? Because I really recommend Plate It. Plate It is my best recommendation, but it always comes down to the 2 bunnies. No one can tell you how to eat better than you can. You can't tell me to eat how perfectly to eat, and I can't tell you perfectly how to eat, and you can't tell your challengers how to perfectly eat. And if they're still losing weight and feeling full and satisfied and still having a little FFC at dinner, but it's working for them, then encourage and empower them to be self-aware, respect their 2 bunnies and personal trackers in progress, and keep doing what's working for them, but also with a nod of, but just be open to the fact that it might not keep working. So that's also something you need to include in there. So one is, it always comes down to the 2 bunnies. If you're tracking it and you're going on a scale and it's working for you and you're feeling good, it's working for you, and you shouldn't judge that, and no one else should judge that, because it's working. You have a working system and you feel good, which is what the program is all about and comes down to. You're not cheating because you had that. As long as you track it, you're never cheating. And if you're seeing progress, then you're doing awesome. But be open to the fact that, from 190 pounds to 180 pounds, having the pineapple at night might not be the same thing that's going to get you from 180 to 170, and you might have to tweak that and bring that towards your lunch or something else, or go to a pineapple flavored tea, or a quarter cup, or whatever it is moving forward, because you always have to keep tweaking and being open to changing, to keep changing your results. So those are my 2 points on that. Is it always comes down to the 2 bunnies, and your tracker is your indicator of what's working more than anyone else, and just be open to making modifications in the future to take it to the next level. And like I said, I have to go back to studying and focusing and narrowing the certification outline and rehearsing. But the last thing I wanted to cover is, it's okay if you feel like you're taking 2 steps forward and sometimes 1 step back. So another person I spoke to last week is doing the program. He's down 16 pounds and crushing it. And he said to me, this was over Father's Day, and he said to me, if I would just not get derailed on the weekends. He looked at me really frustrated. He's like, I'm doing so well Monday to Friday, it's perfect. I can lose so much weight Monday to Friday. I'm so happy. I have such a good plan. But the weekends they keep crushing me. And I keep, losing like 3 or 4. Everyone's different, has different weight to lose, but he's really losing 3 to 4 pounds Monday to Friday. And then he's gaining like 1 to 2 on the weekends. He's like, oh, if I could just, get over that weekend incline, my weight loss would be so much faster. And I said, drop it. First of all, fast is not the goal. Losing weight fast is not the goal. Losing weight permanently is. So if you're losing 16 pounds, by August 1st, or you're losing 16 pounds by August 15th, you're still going to look great and feel great August 7th and Labor Day and the rest of your life. So, it's not a race. Everyone goes at their own pace. And also, if sometimes it could be that gaining that 1 pound over the weekend energizes you when you go on the scale Monday to want to be a little more aggressive Monday to Friday. So it could be, working for you and staying more diligent most of the time. But also I told him, so one is don't be upset about it. You're still progressing and learning and growing, and it's not a race. Second of all, something in the mindset could be beneficial. But third of all, now let's just focus not on being so strict over the weekend, but instead of it being a 2 pound gain, let's just make it a 1 pound gain. Let's just figure out what you're doing on the weekend that we can make look more like during the week. So don't get mad, don't get frustrated, don't look at every weekend as I'm going to gain. Keep working to revise what you're doing on weekends. So yes, it might be a little bit out of the ordinary, but you're learning what you need to do to it so you can lessen the gain. And bring it from a 2 pound gain to a 1 pound gain. So then he started thinking the truth is I could make this modification to my weekend and I could make this. So he started thinking how could I still be enjoying my weekend, but not having as big of a gain? And then I told him, and then the goal will be to bring it to a maintenance, to just try to maintain over the weekend. And then eventually through the learning and tracking over the weekend, you'll figure out how you can eventually see a weight loss over the weekend, which we all have the possibility of doing. But, it's going to take refining. And the fact that he had such a good plan Monday to Friday, amazing, kudos. So now, so keep what's working. And, now just take your time using your tracker, trial and error, figuring out how to just keep playing with the weekend so it works best for you. So that's what I wanted to cover most today. Let's kick it into gear. I am so into gear with you guys. You have no idea. Summit's behind us. I mean, the summer months are a great time to lose weight. Personally, being pregnant in the summers, in the past, you feel every extra pound in the summer heat. And when you release this weight, it feels lighter and cooler, and just more comfortable, in my opinion. It's not like the cozy winter where you can hide under layers. It's, you're a little more exposed. You don't want to wear lots of layers. You want to be able to just feel more comfortable and less clothing. It's much easier to drink cold water in the summer. We will talk about how you're going to drink a lot of water in the winter. Don't worry. But take advantage of when it's hot outside, drinking water feels even more natural to just keep drinking so much. So fresh vegetables also, when you go places in the summertime, when you go somewhere, they usually have cut up fresh fruit, or they usually have some, veggies. When you go places in the winter, sometimes it's hot cider and warm baked goods. So usually the offerings and what you're eating all summer is just lighter. You just kind of want some grilled fish and a light salad for dinner, and you don't feel like you just need to crave this heavy thing. So take advantage of the summertime to lose weight. We're in this together. I want you to have a focus on where you want to be by Friday morning. Where do you want to be by the 4th of July? At 4th of July, where do you want, just keep setting these narrow, awesome goals and be flexible in your approach. Okay, because it's okay if you're not hitting all these things. I wanted to be 3 pounds lighter at Summit. I still had the greatest time at Summit and felt amazing. That's okay. But moving forward, let's readjust the goals, set a different one for 4th of July, and hit it with a new plan, a new focus, and getting there. So I love you guys. Lisa, I'm so happy you were on. Kristen, I'm so happy you were gone. I got to go focus on certification. I cannot wait for you guys to see certification. It is going to be incredibly amazing. But you can do this. Let's all rock it together and have the most amazing week. Okay?